holidays are just around the corner, and if you have family gathering and you're wondering what to do about your breast prosthesis, you know, you're gonna be hanging around in your pajamas and you know, you can't go to bed in your breast prosthesis in front of all of these people, here's a pretty simple solution for you. Hi, I'm Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and the holidays are great. For a lot of people, it means getting together with family and friends and perhaps people you haven't seen in a while. And it also means that, you know, during those holidays, you might be staying over at somebody's house, they might be staying over at your house, and you know, if you've got big families and a lot of friends, you might be sharing rooms with like your sibling and their kids and whatever. And some of those people might know about your breast cancer and your mastectomy surgery, and some of those people might not. And maybe for some people, it's just not age appropriate for them to know. So you might be totally fine hanging out in your pajamas and not having your breast prosthesis on, or sharing a room with cousin Jack and, you know, or cousin Jill and her, you know, 3 kids and not having your breast prosthesis there. But for some people, you might want to have that breast prosthesis, right? You want to come down, you know, in the morning and have like your hot cocoa or whatever you have in the morning, and you're in your pajamas, but you look like you have both breasts. Or you're going to bed at night and you're hanging out drinking hot cocoa around the tree or whatever, and you know, so you want to be put together, or you don't want to be, you know, getting up in the middle of the night and walking to the washroom and then somebody saying, Auntie Sherry, what's going on there, right? So you have some options, right? You can go flat, that's not a problem. What you cannot do is wear your breast prosthesis to bed. You could probably wear it underneath your pajamas if you're wearing a mastectomy bra, sure, but who wants to wear pajamas and a bra? Like, the whole idea of pajamas is that it's super comfortable, and who wants to wear a bra? And you certainly can't wear these to bed. And trust me when I tell you, you will burst it. They are not meant to be worn to bed. What will happen is it will just like explode. And I know, but I don't sleep on my stomach. I sleep on my back. I sleep on my side. I know, but you will roll over on it and it will burst. And maybe you'll get away with it once, maybe twice. But are you willing to take that chance? Because I can't tell you how many people have been like, I don't know what happened. I do. You rolled over on it and it burst. And that would not be covered under warranty. And plus, if you burst it over the holidays, nobody's going to be open to like replace it for you. You're going to have to live with nothing for like a week or so. And that's no good. So what do? Well, there are some options. You probably have seen these puffs. Maybe you have one already, because a lot of people wear these right out of surgery. They have no weight to them. They're filled with fiber fill, which is just like pillow stuffing, and you can make it bigger or smaller by taking out or putting in more stuffing. And you can pin this in your pajama top. Now, is it going to look fantastic? No, but in pajamas, unless somebody's really looking, you probably won't be able to tell. It's not going to pass the HUD test, you know, like surgical grade silicone, but it'll do in a pinch. If you get up in the middle of the night, that's fine. And then there's another option, and this is this shape, like a teardrop shape, but you can get the triangle shape as well. And these are foam, okay? You can't make it bigger or smaller because it's sealed. There's a little bit of weight in there, not the same as this. This is weighted properly to give you biomechanical balance, but this is just enough weight so that when you lift up your arm, everything doesn't move up, right? It kind of keeps it in place, but you would have to pin it probably at the top and the bottom still. And this is a good option too. Again, it doesn't pass the HUD test. It doesn't move naturally like your breast prosthesis, but if you are, you know, staying up late, you know, around the Christmas tree and you're in your pajamas, nobody's going to notice. If you come down in the morning in your pajamas, nobody's going to notice. If you are getting up in the middle of the night to use a washroom and you run into somebody, they're not going to notice. You can sleep in this and it's perfectly fine. So these are a couple of really good options so that you don't ruin your breast prosthesis. And if you're around company or family or friends and you don't feel comfortable going flat, this is a great option. You just have to be careful, like when you pin, you know, into your pajama top, that you don't like stick yourself in the middle of the night. Like, use good safety pins, I guess. So these are options. Let me know what you've done in the past when there's friends or family or situations where, you know, you're sleeping, maybe you're camping, with friends and maybe you don't want to be flat on one side. What have you done? Have you used something like this? Or have you broken your breast prosthesis? It's a very costly and not just financially costly, but also the toll it takes on not being able to wear your breast prosthesis for like a week or something, and there's people around because you have to, you know, get in and get the appointment and everything else. So let me know what you've done in the past and who you're getting together with over the holiday season, or maybe you are chilling at home and your gift to yourself is peace and quiet and silence. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.